also crossed lots of hurdles in my life regarding my study from school level to master level. In the case of this second language area or foreign language area, then this is not possible because our L1 is one and our L2 is different, and target language and L1 are not meeting. That's why these are taken a difficulty in this sector. ELT should be connected with this multilingual aspect. Now we are just teaching English in using grammar translation method, but this is the time of post method pedagogy. We are writing papers, we are writing books, we are writing articles, we are preparing presentations. Real original authors or sources are not described, then it is plagiarism.
The voice of scholars. The voice of scholars.
It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Hello everyone and welcome to our program. You are watching the program The Voice of Scholars with your regular host Ram. This program raises the contemporary educational issues with the various scholars in connection with their personal and professional life. So today we are honored to have dashing and intellectual personality, Central Secretary of Nepal Progressive Professors Association NPPA, in charge of Nepal Progressive Professors Association NPPA of Far Western Province, and Assistant Professor of Kailali Multiple Campus FWU, and he is Mr. Bahadur Jora. So let me welcome him in our program. Welcome to our program and thank you for joining with us, sir.
Okay. Thank you for
How is
this
your life?
opportunity.
How is your life and work moving on, sir?
Thank you very much for this question. I started each and everything in my life. I also crossed lots of hurdles in my life regarding my study from school level to master level. This is a type of, that's why what I got there, just experience, study, struggle, and then after facing lots of challenges with their courage. This sort of thing I faced in my life.
Let's start our conversation from your personal life.
Thanks for this.
How do you remember your childhood and schooling life, sir?
Really very good question this one is. Whenever we talk about this thing, I mostly remember my childhood days. It's my nostalgia now, but I till the date I feel however I got with these problems and however I face such problems in my life, because I studied to school level till class 5 in one school. After passing class 5 examination, that time there was a district examination system. Then I went to next school. First school till 5 I studied Saraswati Primary School. Nowadays that has become Saraswati Basic School in my area, in my village. Then after I rushed to Sarada Secondary School. Both of these schools are government school, and when I started my study from class 6, I had to work 1.5 hours in a day. So the way from my home to school, very challenging, very difficult. People try to say, how far you are going there? So do you complete this education? They used to say me. That time we had not large company of friends. We had just 5-6 students we had from my village. My friends were there, and they also started to drop out of school then after. But sometime I also thought, should I leave school? Such sort of disaster was coming in my life. That's fine. That's one sort of feeling in my life.
In everyone's life, there are up and downs. If you have to remember today your hardest time of your life.
Certainly, this very good point. I remember most of the time I face difficulties, But when I was a student of class 8, that time, there was a day, I only was a student from my village to go to that school. So I thought that I have to leave the school. I had to leave the school. Then after, but my teachers, my gurus of that school, Sarada Secondary School, they motivated me. And till the date, I remember, although it's late nowadays, the head teacher of that school, Harlal Sharma sir, he motivated too much me. Then after, I stopped to drop school. That is very hardest time in my life.
You are also the in charge of Nepal Progressive Professors Association.
Yeah.
And what kind of works has it been doing in the field of education?
Very good question. This is also that you have raised here. This is an organization which deals with lots of problems of professors who are working in the field of campus age. Not only Far Western University, but also other universities, constituent and affiliated campuses are here. These all campuses teach professors. Difficulties are heard, and they are made in the point, and they are set to the goals, and then after they are sent to the excess personalities, and they are sent to the administration, which is dealing with such problems of the professors of this area. I'm telling this because you are asking me this question about Far Western province, Sudurpaschim province. So that's why I told about this. Then after, one mostly nowadays, this association is raising the question of adjustment of professors and non-teaching staffs of Far Western University, and lots of other difficulties of this area are raised by this institution here, this association here.
You have spent more than 2 decades of your life in teaching career. Could you tell about the present scenario of ELT, English language teaching, in the context of Province 7?
A nice thing. This one is also. Mostly I have got so many experiences in the field of ELT. Whenever I enter to this campus, I also try to teach students in English medium. But in the case of this second language area or foreign language area, then this is not possible because our L1 is one and our L2 is different, and target language and L1 are not meeting. That's why these are taken a difficulty in this sector. Then after, I thought that we have to teach students in the language, then in the language in which students get more. That's point. And then after, I tried to get the need of materials. Then after, such rooms, such instruments, such materials, and lots of. Another one is our lots of dear students have zeal, but they have no context of speaking English. They have no context of using English. This one is they are getting this in the room, in the classroom, I mean. But whenever they rush from the classroom, then after again they try to speak that. Yeah, whenever they try to speak in their own mother tongue, then after that is understood better, that is understood effectively, it's matter. But better English performance, better English reform or improvement, students or other personality, they have to speak in English, then this is better. But whenever I remember about this one, then sometimes we have no textbooks, sometimes we have no sources, sometimes we have no. Nowadays people try to say that this is the time of clouding, this is the time of paperless classes in the school or in campuses, but it is not maintained, it is not fulfilled by the students of this type of economic status. So this thing has to be maintained, and this thing has to be fulfilled by the government from the side of federal one, the government from the side of provincial one. So if these governments are responsible or accountable for the development of students, for the development of students other types of access, then after our students genuinely can get its matter, its destination, they can reach this is. Then other one the point is that we teachers have to teach in Nepali way. We teachers have to teach in Nepali way. This a type of flavor, because our students get more if it is this way. But sometime one of my friends asked me one question. So there is a threshold in Prasad University. Are the teachers there from native countries like USA and UK? But I told no, that's not possible. Sometimes visiting professor can be called there, but our teachers are able to teach. So this way, it is going on. This is the process.
You are in a contact of so many ELT teachers. What are their genuine challenges and issues that they have been facing in ELT, and what are the solution of these problems?
Very good question again. Mostly teachers are facing lots of things here. One thing is that they are not getting lots of materials. They are not getting the textbooks in time in the respect of government schools. Rather also private school, they are facing such things here again. But ELT's most challenges are here. So textbooks and materials are not available. Then context is again not getting such matter here. Then after the administrative bodies of this area, again they are not fulfilling such matters. So that's why this ELT should be connected with this multilingual aspect. Now we are just teaching English in using grammar translation method, but this is the time of post method pedagogy. This is the time of post method pedagogy, and we have to follow the concept of student like Kumara Badabelu, and he says, and now we should not already determine any type of method, but we should introduce class and we have to deal. And we don't have to, whenever our students get notes, they tell it's better. Again, if we give them notes and if our students copy whatever we utter, whatever we dictate in the class, then that is better. But creativity is not reaching to its destination, and the most challenge that is that we have to make our students very creative, and we have to give them teaching learning materials, and we have to tell, yeah, read this matter, read paragraph 2, paragraph 3, or a whole essay or whole text you have to read. And then after we have to again assign them, yeah, write down summary of paragraph number 1, write down summary of paragraph 3. Like this if we say, then this trend can be changed and our student can be better. Language is nothing, language can be learnt by doing this and that, but practice is important. If they try to think about this text, then it's better. But whenever our students are getting these phonemes or other types of morphemes, lots of sound they are getting of English or the target language, then these are not dealing with, these are not related with what? Our mother tongue, like Nepali or Doteli is spoken here in this area, or Ram Chaudhary students are again here. So that's why these should be this should be matched. Then matching programs should be there, and government should manage like such experts in this area. This can be, and those teachers who are teaching at campus level, they should be sent to certain area. Whatever is happening, whatever progress is going on there, these all things should be monitored. These all things should be evaluated. Then I think it can go to a better arena. This is.
very appreciable words and suggestions for the ELT teachers that you have provided right now.
Certainly.
Research works and project work has been mandatory, as it has been kept in different level of courses, and you have been also publishing so many research articles we can see on news portals. But most of the students gets difficulties in doing research or research work. For them, could you give your opinion regarding the research? How do the students can begin it? They have lots of problems while they are writing research.
Thank you.
Or doing research work.
Thank you for good question. Again, it is very challenging. We say research, re plus search, but just it is just name based. You raised one good point. It has become mandatory. Yeah, it has been mandatory. It is in the page of books, but it is not applied and implemented in real way. We teachers should engage our students in research activity. Okay, today, yeah, we have different types of research methods. We have different research designs. We have different type of research inquiry. Lots of things we have. Grounded theory we have, ethnographic theory we have. Lots of things and materials we have, and we have lots of theories again. They are just theories. We should tell our students, do this way, do this thing. So we also try to fix time. You have to do these things as your assignment. Certainly, I'm assigning my students regarding my semester systems hereby, but also all my friends, colleagues of this campus, they are also assigning. This way we are doing, but our students should be moved to the lens of research. Then after today, whatever they have got, we have to give them space. Whatever journals are persistent here, whatever journals are prevailing here, these things, these journals names, the research names should be told our students. Our students should be acknowledged. Our students should be aware about the journals and research works. Then after they can do better. They have to be dealt within this. Today you are in the class. What things you have got? So situation can be created, context can be created. Then if we have got situation, if we are knowledgeable about its site, issue can be everywhere, because classroom is fertile land. It is fertile setting for research work. So that's why we teachers have to engage our students, and our students should be engaged in research work from inner heart. Then it is possible. And nowadays, course books of our Forest University and all of the universities also again we are dealing with. Till the date, I am dealing with the courses of University, and research works are there. But research works, our students should be involved there. So involvement is important. Then after they have to be participated there. Then after their activities should be done. Then after we have to make one. Please do a reflection. Do your thing. Now this like traditional and stereotypical types of activity like this. Okay, do this exercise, do this page number, do this thing. That's not sufficient. That's not enough. So we have to give only the pages, only the assignment, those which are given in our course book. Now the research works are there, so that's why research work starts from classroom. Then after, whenever they look at, they can get research issues. If they are getting research issues, certainly they can do. Language is nothing. Language can be learnt. So if they are able to find out issues, if they are able to find out research gap, then they are able to do research works. This is the solution. Then after, for that, we teachers also have to make what? Motivation. We have to give incentive to them. Then after, their newly done work should be motivated. They should not be hesitant. They should not be discouraged. But we have to encourage them. Then after, whatever new activity they have done this. Today, how many works you have done? Tomorrow, what works you will do? This sort of planning we should make. Then after, research works can be directed to the fertile way. This is the thing.
We have been listening news on, let's say, research paper. There is plagiarism. How far the researchers of Nepal are genuinely doing research?
Very good, very good thing. This
and
one is.
What is plagiarism? Please tell to our audience.
Yeah, till the date we are listening that those personalities who were appointed in different universities and different offices of Nepal, we got lots of news and messages about them in different national newspaper and media. This is one sort of plight. We don't have exact data about plagiarizers. This is so how many persons are doing this. But so the point is that the thing has to be done in original way. Research should not be done just for name. Research work should be done from real angle. Then this is better. And if you are asking what plagiarism is, mostly this is a type of robbery, this type of theft, this type of stealing, or we can say this one is dishonesty. This is, and we are writing papers, we are writing books, we are writing articles, we are preparing presentations, we are preparing slides, lots of works we are doing because we are teachers, we are academics. Not only we, also there are other academics, they are doing this. But whenever these people are doing such activities, they try to take notes, they try to get ideas from others, but they are not they are not explaining, they are not telling exact sources, who the real writers are, who the original writers are, from where these are not from where these are taken. If these things are not told, if sources are not told, if dishonesty is dishonesty is done, if real original authors or sources are not described, then it is plagiarism. It's a type of academic theft or dishonesty. And mostly, for example, I'm writing an essay, I'm writing an article. If I'm writing introductory part, if my friends are meeting there, then certainly not any person can do pure work in research area. Person can get others' idea, others' ideas are relevant, others' ideas are important. For making our article, for making our research works authentic, we have to get idea from others. It's genuine work, it's necessary, it's a must. But we have to be acknowledged to the real or original sources, original authors, because they have spent lots of things, they have spent lots of time, they have done very scholarly work. So what a nuisance we are getting if we are mentioning their name. So that's why this plagiarism is happening. If we try to maintain these sources, then after authors, page number, then after publication year, other type of sources, then after retrieval and other things, if we are maintaining, then plagiarism can be discouraged and we are doing scholarly work. This is possible in the case.
What message would you like to give to our audience who are watching our program?
Certainly, you asked me three things. Whatever questions you asked me today, I'm getting these from three icons. First of all, you asked me about my childhood. Then after you talked to me about ELT situation. Then after you talked about research work. So I try to say that we don't have to be discouraged. We don't have to get dropping a school, or we don't have to think about stoppage of anything. We have to continue our process. And like me, the person who is from a poor family, and my parents are illiterate. My father, late father, but now he was illiterate again. My mother till the date is alive, and both of them are illiterate. But if we continue, if we have such sort of zeal, if our parents are giving such sort of incentive from true heart, we have to reach them to the destination. And study is possible, education can be got if we make some sort of meditation, I think. Then after, ELT is good thing, English language teaching, but English language teaching should not be should not be based in name. It shouldn't narrow down into name. It has to be done in real field. Our students should be active in the class age, and engagement, participation, and participatory activity. Then after, collaborative activities are important in the class for better development of ELT in the case of Nepal. Then after, research work, certainly wherever we go there is research. Nowadays people talk about action research. So most of the students ask me question, sir, what is action research? Whenever we teach, whenever enter in the class, then after, whatever problems we try to find in the class, that is the point, that is the issue of our action research. So anything is possible. So what about their hearing? What about our teaching also? What about classroom? What about their reaction? This thing can make research work a lively work. This sort of research phenomena can be possible if we try to make research in this way thinking. Then plagiarism. So we should get idea from others, but we should not have to be cheaters. We should not have to make looting to that our original authors, original sources. We should maintain, we should mention their name, we should mention sources. Then we are not plagiarizers, we are writers. We are making our writing and pieces of work and scholarly works or research article or other works of this research area authentic, reliable, valid and better. So these are my suggestions and these are my points. Thank you very much for this chance.
Thank you so much for joining with us, and all the best for your upcoming time, sir.
Thanks for this, and think about again getting next time is possible. Thanks.
Today we had with us dashing and intellectual personality, Central Secretary of Nepal Progressive Professor Association, NPPA, in charge of Sudurpaschim province, and Assistant Professor of Kailali Multiple Campus, Mr. Bahadur Jora. Thank you very much for watching our program. For more updates, don't forget to like, comment and share to our epical news. Thank you. Stay with us.